Yes, you. We all know you have that ambitious desire inside of you. But something always seems to get in the way. You promise yourself you'll finish a task right away. But why are you farting around TikTok? I know that you can't break the streak, but don't you have deadlines this weekend or and next week? Or maybe you're staring at a blank page for almost 8 minutes. Not sure where to start? My friend, that's procrastination. There will always be a next move you can do even if it's just a small manageable task. The only problem is you. So, what is it that keeps us stuck in this cycle? And more importantly, how do we break free?
Simply delaying tasks is commonly understood as procrastination, but there's more to it than that. Procrastination isn't just about wasting time or avoiding responsibility. It is a pattern of avoiding tasks because they create emotional discomfort, whether it's fear, anxiety, or stress. It is often a coping mechanism for these difficult emotions. That is why we procrastinate. We are overwhelmed enough to refuse the reality instead of facing tasks head on.
But have you ever felt like you can't start something until you plot everything in your mind and gather all the information you need perfectly? Yes, in other words, perfectionism. This type of delay is called perfectionist procrastination, leading us to overanalyze the content and never get things done. My fellow procrastinators, that is just one type of it. But there's more in the menu.
We live in a modern world full of distractions, leading to our patience becoming smaller. Things like social media, TV, and that one YouTube video that's just too tempting to watch. It's easy to avoid a task, but what's interesting is when we know we're procrastinating, we don't always stop. Why? Because us humans were wired for instant rewards. This is your brain chasing dopamine. It's not just technology either. Sometimes we distract ourselves with smaller tasks, like cleaning, organizing, or even making a to-do list for the tasks we're avoiding. It's all part of the same cycle. And of course, a mere boring task won't stand a chance.
So, by identifying what procrastination is, I have a question for you. Are you aware most of the time? Do you always have the situation under control? Oftentimes, words aren't enough, and that leads us the perfect way to show true action. Here is what procrastinating unconsciously really looks like in our daily lives. Remember, it's the job that never starts and takes the longest to finish.
I can't believe today's the deadline already. I guess, I guess I'll just check my messages for a bit. It's no big deal. I'll start my assignment in a couple of minutes. It's gonna be fine.
In this scenario, the student is overwhelmed. Instead of taking action, they avoid the task because they're stressed out about the amount of work. But the longer they put it off, the more anxious they become. And the deadline is still coming. This cycle of avoidance only amplifies their feelings of dread. As they keep on scrolling endlessly through their social media feed, it's only a matter of time until they suddenly realize.
Oh, what? It's it's 11:44 already. Oh no. I can't believe I waited last minute for this. Uh, I need to get this done as soon as possible, or else this will reflect badly on my grades.
The immediate consequence? Stress, a sense of defeat, and lower quality work. One may simply dismiss this as a minor habit, believing that it is harmless as long as the work gets done anyway. However, most people fail to see how this seemingly minor habit can grow over time, affecting your overall mental state and well being significantly. Over time, this pattern can lead to chronic procrastination, where tasks continue to pile up and become even more intimidating, and the cycle only continues.
Oh, charts to visualize. I really should have done this much earlier. I can't believe I let this happen again. Now I don't even have time to study for the tests. I'm so screwed. Maybe I have to pull an all-nighter again. Well, I don't really have a choice. I have to get all of this done quickly.
And just like that, a seemingly small decision sets off a cycle, an impact that compromises other activities and tasks as well. Not only that, but it even jeopardizes the health of the person, sacrificing sleep and mental wellness, all to make up for the regretted actions.
Okay, final draft. Wait, explores? Does that even sound smart enough? Maybe I'll change it to delves. Yeah, delves sounds more academic. Or pretentious. Ah, bakit ang hirap nito? You know what? Just to be sure, let me reread the whole thing one more time. Bakit ang awkward? Who even let me write this? It's like I'm having a stroke with words. Okay, calm down. Rewrite lang. Simple lang to. Oh, I'll just tweak this part. Sabi mo, it will only take 5 minutes, di ba? Nung oras na?
For perfectionists, progress isn't measured by what's done, it's measured by how right it feels. And right is a moving target that keeps shifting, leaving them stuck in a loop.
I swear, this essay is holding me hostage. Alam mo yung almost there feeling? Well, I've been almost there for 3 hours now. Said help. I'm submitting you whether you like it or not. You're fine, you're passable. Actually, you're not fine, and I'm not fine. Deadline na talaga? Okay, no choice. Time to submit and pray na hindi mapapansin sana ni ma'am na I've been spiraling since paragraph 1.
Perfectionism doesn't just drain time, it drains sanity. In their pursuit of flawlessness, perfectionists often forget that done is better than perfect, even if it feels painfully average.
I can't believe I did that to powder. Hey, I totally forgot I was supposed to finish my project. Eh, one more episode won't hurt. Saka ako na lang tatapusin yung project ko.
A few moments later.
Sir, 6 p.m. na po. Kailangan sa doon. I see you popping it.
Distractions are a huge trigger that can lead to undesirable consequences, just like procrastination. The internet, apps, and even simple tasks like organizing your desk can feel more appealing than facing a difficult task. What happens then? As we get distracted by every little thing around us, we fail to focus on the task at hand. And as the task gets pushed aside, it's only a matter of time before you suddenly realize that the deadline looms closer.
Sa hindi ko pa natapos yung project ko. Kaya nga ako pumunta sa library para matapos ko eh. Punta na lang na akong food court. May tables naman sila dun.
Uy, tol.
Basta ka na.
Kumusta? Okay lang. Ang ginagawa mo dito?
And another distraction. Not necessarily bad, but undeniably a hindrance for the task at hand. As we try more and more to focus on the goal we intend to accomplish, everything seems like they're trying to get in our way and stop us entirely from progressing. It becomes a matter of discipline, a battle that requires a strong will to remain dedicated to the task you aim to finish.
You know, a lot has been going on lately. Kumusta finance mo?
Dapat bibili nga akong kape ngayon eh. Kaso lang, nga pala yung project ko.
Yung project?
Nakalimutan ko.
Oh, bro, alis na rin naman ako. Bye-bye. Good luck, bro.
I can't believe I let myself get distracted again. Now I have to go home and prepare for my classes tomorrow. How did I let myself do nothing today?
This type of procrastination leads to wasted time, missed deadlines, and a growing sense of frustration. Just like any other, it gets no job done. But it's also a slippery slope. Once distractions start to take over, it becomes harder to stay focused, much more difficult to begin or to continue what you've started as your mind attempts to convince you to do other things instead. That is the true danger of this kind of procrastination, and you'll only realize it once you're already deep within its grasp.
Now that we've seen the destructive effects of procrastination, let's explore how we can overcome it through self-regulation. Self-regulation is the ability to manage our emotions, thoughts, and behaviors in the face of difficulty or temptation. It's about exercising control over our impulses and staying focused on the task at hand.
First, let's break tasks down to smaller steps. Instead of looking at a massive project and saying, I'll never finish this, start by tackling one section at a time. We'll make the project less overwhelming and make it much more manageable. Let's say your goal is to write an essay. Start by focusing just writing one paragraph, nothing else.
Another powerful tool is the 2-minute rule. If a task will take 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. This helps you chip away at your to-do list without feeling like you need to commit hours to it. This rule works by breaking the cycle of procrastination, as it helps you overcome the mental barrier of "I'll do it later."
Lastly, introduce a reward system. After completing a task or a part of a task, give yourself a small reward, whether it be a break, a snack, or a quick activity you enjoy. This encourages positive behavior and makes the process feel less like a chore. Additionally, the rapid completion of these tasks create a sense of accomplishment, which fuels your motivation to continue larger tasks. By quickly completing these micro tasks, you generate a sense of momentum and satisfaction, which not only combats procrastination, but also primes your brain for more complex tasks.
By practicing self-regulation and transforming procrastination into proactive productivity, the students start to take charge. Breaking the work into manageable parts give them a sense of progress, while short breaks help to reduce stress. They begin to feel more motivated and in control. Taking short, intentional breaks prevent burnout and maintains mental clarity, allowing them to return to tasks with renewed focus.
Self-regulation isn't just a way to overcome procrastination. It's a life skill that helps us navigate challenges, manage stress, and focus on our long-term goals. When we manage our actions, we stop letting procrastination dictate our lives. By practicing self-regulation, we stop the cycle of avoidance. We can get things done. We reduce stress, we feel more in control of our time, and most importantly, we create positive habits that serve us in the long run.
On the other hand, neglecting self-regulation can be dangerous. If we don't practice it, procrastination leads to missed opportunities, feelings of inadequacy, and chronic stress. Over time, it erodes our confidence and our well-being. So take action today. Start small, apply self-regulation strategies, and begin to shift your habits. The benefits are not just immediate. Self-regulation helps you achieve more, feel better, and be more successful in every aspect of life.
We all know the patterns of procrastination, how it holds us back and creates unnecessary stress. Whether it's distraction or the fear that keeps us stuck, procrastination is a challenge that we've all dealt with at some point in our lives. But that does not have to define us. We need to make the decision to break the cycle. By starting with small, manageable tasks and setting clear deadlines, we can gradually take control of our time. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, we need to start now. The turning point happens when we take that first step.
It is also important to remember that overcoming procrastination doesn't require perfection. Self-regulation is the key. It's about understanding our habits, forgiving ourselves for setbacks, but learning to redirect our focus when distractions arise. By being persistent and consistently making the choice to move forward, no matter how small the step is.
So to anyone struggling with procrastination, listen. You are not alone and you can change. The power to take control of your time, your focus, and your future lies within you. It starts today. One decision, one action, one small step at a time. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. And each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory.
Procrastination doesn't have to be your roadblock. It can be the starting point.
For growth, for change, and for success.
So let's take that first step together.
And make a change today.